We're here at the Gist conference with Marlin McFate, Chief Technology Officer of Public Sector at Riverbed. Marlin, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So my question for you is, where are you seeing progress in government where data aggregation and analytics really helped unlock the value of siloed data?
That's a good and interesting question. I'll actually answer it in two ways. One, where I see it's being done, and two, where I think it needs to be expanded considerably. So we have been in the industry, if you're in IT, you're probably a part of these types of initiatives, seeing aggregating data, putting into some sort of correlation engine, such as maybe like a Splunk or something along those lines, trying to tease out little bits and pieces of information from that data to try to figure out basically the unknowns, right? Oftentimes we see that being done quite a bit more on the security side. Oftentimes it's referred to as a SIM, but we've been doing that for quite a while. Where I feel that it needs to be expanded for the second portion of that question, which is to remove silos, is that still kind of is contained typically within one portion of the organization. Sometimes the networking team is contributing data to that. Oftentimes you still see it being a lot of logs and other types of data. What we need to do is to take that and expand it across both the network team, the application team, the end user team, the security team, and aggregate that data to tease even better information out. What I see oftentimes, though, is that tools, even when they could be used to aggregate data, are still kind of viewed in a very siloed format. So if you go into an organization, all the TV screens, and you have the different teams within the room, they're still looking at the problems, saying, network problem, I'm looking at it from a network perspective, I'm getting network data, I might be aggregating packet and flow together, but I'm still looking at it from the context of just the network. What we need to do is take that data, stitch it together end to end, right? So that we can now basically begin with a foundation of data across all of these silos, turn them from silos to domains, right? And make that a more collaborative environment. If we're all kind of playing from the same sheet of music, and I know it's kind of a cliche to statement, but we need to start playing from that same, or at least starting from that same sheet of music, and then we can build with domain-specific tools above that, but we need to start with that foundational piece of data. If we can start taking our tools and our data, combining them together, by definition, we'll start eliminating silos. So hopefully that's a good answer.
Yeah. No, it makes a total amount of sense. So, well, Marlin, thank you so much for joining us here at the GIST Summit, and thank you for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.